a once hated brand to the point where if you pull up to high school with this, you know you're getting roasted. And they usually only cater to one demographic. But now, surging in popularity, everybody wants them. It doesn't matter the shape, size, or your race. To the point where every time I step out the house, everybody asks me, where did I get those? What are those? And just, I get so many compliments. And they even have a new model. Well, a new model to y'all, because this model's actually been out for a good time now. It's just that this model is trending now and people are struggling to find out where to buy them. So that's my job in this unboxing. I do have an unreleased colorway that's not going to come out for another week or so. So I will have a new colorway to show you guys, and if you stick around to the end of the video, I can help you and show you how to get this shoe for yourself. So with that being said, let's get into the unboxing. So if you didn't know what brand I was talking about, you probably know by this very boring and gray box that says Envy across it. Yes, I am talking about New Balance. New Balance is usually known for their casual, comfortable, boring dad looking shoes. But now that's kind of the new wave. Everybody wants that casual dad look. And with this model right here, they kind of hit it off pretty perfectly. So I'm going to show y'all right here. But with that, we got to get into the sizing ingredients first. So it is a little bit different from the Nike, the Jordan, and Adidas sizing labels that I've been reading off. So bear with me. So off rip, it does say 90-60. So that does give away what the model we're talking about. We are talking about the New Balance 90-60. This is a size 12 in men's. I want that to be known before I show out the colorway. It is a life. It says lifestyle, so that will come up when I'm talking about the shoe. And then the colorway is pink gray. On the left hand side, it says medium. I don't know entirely what that means. It might be for the width, anything like that. But honestly, that shouldn't affect your purchasing, because if I need a 13, I'm gonna get a 13. I don't know what that means. That doesn't affect me, and I never will. And then the code is, the style code is U9060YSO. So make sure to remember that code towards the end of the video, because that will help you in trying to buy the shoe whenever you feel like it. So with that being said, let's open this bad boy. So off rip, damn, I'm ripping the paper already. We do have New Balancing brand paper. Pretty sure that comes with all of their boxes. You're basically gonna get the same regular paper, regular gray box with basically any New Balance, unless it's some sort of collab. So this isn't a collab, but it is still a fire colorway. I'm gonna take this one out, I'm gonna take the other one out, and then I'm gonna give y'all a quick little 360, man. I already love this shoe. So right here we do have the New Balance 90-60 colorway. It's called Lavender Pink. So this is unreleased, the 90-60 Lavender Pink. So these do come out. The official release date is October 27th. And off rip, one thing I do want to say, even though this is a fire model, this is a fire colorway, and more than likely people are going to be using it for fashion, at the end of the day, it's still a running shoe. So even though that New Balance took that next step to make their shoes more fire, basically, they still stick to their core aspects of keeping everything pretty comfortable. And so that we can start with the first detail right here. So off rip, if you see this netting, this mesh material right here, it basically is like breathable material. So basically that means your feet won't be sweating like that. It's gonna be comfortable, because these were designed for, like I said, a lifestyle. So if you're running, if you're walking, any type of workout, hiking, this is originally what it was made for. They just made the shoe just look so good, you forget about that kind of stuff. So then we go into the absorb technology. So if you see right here, you kind of have this like bulky looking midsole. So compared to other shoes that have like that bulky midsole, like Balenciaga or stuff like that, when they had their wave of real bulky shoes, that really didn't benefit anything. It was just there for aesthetic. But this right here with the absorb technology, it's gonna absorb all the traction, all the force that you take. So for example, if you jump, I'll probably do like a little example with the shoe. So right here, if you jump, more than likely you're gonna be jumping, landing on your heel first, then flatten out. So that right here, so if you can see right here, how this is like the biggest part of the shoe. So that is gonna absorb all the traction that you take from, like, if you're gonna be jumping, or if you're like walking on rocks, so if you're hiking, stuff like that. So if you jump like this, land is gonna absorb all that energy, and then you can come down and you won't feel a thing. So that is one of the major things that I do like about the shoe. I do own a pair of 9060s, not this exact colorway. I have another one that's way more colorful than this one. It's like blue, purple, green, whatever. But I wear them and I forget that I'm wearing like a quote-unquote fashion shoe because they're so comfortable, you know, compared to my Jordans. If I'm wearing my Jordan 4s, if I'm wearing my Jordan 1s, especially my 1s because it's so flat, I don't like to wear those more than an hour. Like, more than an hour or like an hour and a half, I'm ready to take them off. Like, but these, I can wear them all throughout the day and I'm not looking forward to when I get home to take them off. I don't get that type because you have a lot of breathable cushion technology going all around the shoe because at the end of the day, it is a lifestyle shoe. So getting all the technology out the way, we can go straight to the looks. The colorway is called Lavender Pink. Obviously, you can get that. We have the pink, the light pink on the end, accenting this like furry type of material. With that type of material, make sure like don't try and get it wet too much because that will kind of ruin the shoe. Obviously, if it's raining or something, that won't affect it. But like, if you just drown in water or if it flood or something, it will mold like way easier just because of that material. So just keep that in mind. And they even have a note in the box about the color and migration when it gets wet and stuff like that. So that is a thing, but that's just with that material. So it's no crack to New Balance or anything. That's with any shoe that has this type of material. Then we have the purple with the regular leather material. So I do like that, how it's accenting. And then again, we have the cream that matches the laces going through the pink and the purple through the midsole. So I do like that as well. And unfortunately, you know, real men do wear pink. Not saying unfortunately real men wear pink, but real men do wear pink. So this is a men's colorway. Unfortunately, I have noticed like while I've been selling New Balance 9060s, anytime that I post them, I feel like more females, more women have asked and inquired about them. And the one reason I do think that is, again, that casual / good looking type of trend is like real in these days. So they like the best of both worlds because a lot of women right now, they're working out, they're going to the gym. So obviously they still want to look cute while going to the gym, but they also want to perform well. You know, they don't want to be wearing some really nice shoes and it doesn't get the job done when they're squatting or when they're doing any type of machines or stuff like that. So that, I feel like that is a big reason why it is attractive to more of the women audience. Even though a lot of men have still been wearing it. Like, again, this is a men colorway and I have been selling this for men too as well. It's just the women have been more attracted to it. And the crazy thing is, New Balance, for whatever reason, they haven't really tapped into that market because very few kid sizes of the 9060s, and there's even fewer women sizing of the 9060s. So there are a couple of colorways for the kid versions of the 9060s. Your best bet is to go to, if you have a DTLR or Snipes in your area, you could usually try and get something like that. I would say more so DTLR for the kids and then Snipes for men. So that is one way. So, and if you use that code, you can type that right now in your search engine. So go to Google, type in that code, and then just put like raffle. Now the key, if you want like a kid or women's size, you want to find like an overseas retailer because usually how their sizing works, their sizing is kind of like unisex. So their men's sizes goes down below 8 in men. So usually in US retailing, our men's sizes stops at 8, and then when it goes to 7, it's kids. But there's like 44, 43, 42. But you can translate that all the way to a kid size. So that's the best bet for a kids and women's sizing. For men's, honestly, you kind of have a good deal. You just kind of have to be like, and this shoe isn't the type of shoe to sell out. It will sell out that same day, but you don't have to be on the website at the time. You know what I'm saying? If it drops at 10, you don't have to be on there 9:50, you know, waiting, you know, hoping that you're the first one. You pretty much have almost the whole day to get it, unless you're wearing a bigger size. But sleep on the 9060s. So let me know what y'all think about the 9060s. Are these the new wave? Is this a good trend? How do y'all feel about them? And then we can go into the resale basis. With the 9060s, unless it's a collab, they don't really have resale. However, they are a trending shoe, so you can still profit off of these. They are quick movers, however, the margins are very low. So retail is $150. And honestly, I can say you can get anywhere between 180 to 220 in my personal opinion. And they're just quick movers, so I feel like you'll never, especially in the area, because how I recommended those stores, not a lot of those stores, you have to be at a high volume store, a high volume area to honestly get these, because most stores don't have high New Balance contracts. So to get a high contract like that, you have to kind of sell the lesser models, and then they reward you with the more popular models. So not a lot of stores, not a lot of retailers have a high New Balance contract. That's why it's so hard to find, because again, New Balance is just now gaining its popularity. So no stores have really been asking, oh, let me get those because I know I'm going to sell them, and then y'all can reward me after. They just know that it's not going to result in anything. So a lot of retailers, their New Balance contracts are really low. So that is a key point to why they are so hard to find. But I do feel like you can average $50, $60 profit on these, especially when you get your hands on them. Like I said, they will sell out that same day. They're kind of the sleeper shoe where nobody really grabs them at that day, but then they see them and they're like, ah, dang, I should have grabbed them, and then now they're trending and now they're up. I have seen a lot of models that do go up in pricing, but I do not recommend holding these for any reason. I just feel like you should just move them as quick as possible, because again, it is a trendy shoe, and I don't know how long this trend is gonna last. I feel like it's gonna be a long trend, but we do have previous New Balance models where they trended and they came and went. For example, the New Balance 550. Personally, like the 550 way before the hype, because there was a Louis Vuitton trainer shoe that I really liked, and obviously I didn't want to pay that much money for a Louis Vuitton shoe, and I just really liked the way that it looked, how the model was shaped. And then to be told, maybe a couple 6 months later, New Balance comes out with the 550. I bought a pair, and then it went out of control. Everybody wanted them, but the hype only lasted maybe about a month. So obviously the hype is way longer than a month on these, because they've been dropping collabs, they've been dropping crazy colorways for, I want to say, at least 3-4 months now, probably way more longer than that. That's the low end, but this is a trendy shoe, so you do have to be watching out for that, because that can make the prices volatile. So with that being said, man, those are all my final thoughts. I will rate the shoe maybe a 9 out of 10. Probably the only thing that I can critique on. Just give the shoe to the kids and women, especially this type of colorway. This is what they want. Maybe their New Balance is still testing out the waters, how it's going. I don't know, but that's just my main issue. Other than that, man, this is the perfect shoe for anything, going out, working out, shit, just doing you feel me? So that's all I gotta say. Let me know what y'all think about the New Balance 9060 Lavender Pink in the comments below. And if you haven't, make sure to like this video, make sure to subscribe, and tell a friend. All support helps. So with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.